Welcome to today. So glad you're with me and joining me and all of that. Let us take 3 purposeful, intentional breaths all the way into the bottom of our bellies. I'm patting my belly, but of course you can't see that in the frame. All right, breathe in with me and release. Breathe in. Let go of everything you want to let go of. And breathe in everything you want to transform it into. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There's been a lot of topics in my head in the last 10 minutes. So I asked Spirit to speak through me. So I'm maybe just going to talk for a moment. I am grateful for the people in my life. In a previous video, I know I talked about how things circle back and continue to circle or spiral back around. And I'm kind of in that full force at the moment where a lot of things from the past, but softened. So if anything had a bad memory, that the bitterness of that has dissipated. And so there's goodness in this and looking forward to reconnecting and renewal. Maybe because spring is in the air. A cardinal, a bird, told me the other day that we had snow I'm in the South. We had snow in the South and I wasn't thrilled. I'm not thrilled about snow in the first place, but here it's even worse. But everything was shut down, which was fine. And a day or two later, I saw a cardinal. It was purposeful in its flying, and I was just very clear by that cardinal that spring was coming. I love spring. Spring is, in fact, my favorite season. Although, having lived away from places that have 4 seasons, I've come to appreciate fall with a much, much greater revelry than I've previously enjoyed fall. So thinking about transition and renewal, I'm also thinking about the number of elders and people of prominence who have transitioned lately, who have died. And for me, my belief is have gone to the ancestor realm. And when that happens, there's always some heavy work ahead of us. Now, I don't know exactly what that looks like. In the United States, we're in an election cycle again, a presidential election cycle, because there certainly are elections every year. And there were a lot of parties who were in that, and now it's down to a few who, frankly, most of them are not particularly good choices as far as I'm concerned for what it would look like for my daily living and my daily existence as a Black woman in the United States. But also I got to connect with people I hadn't connected with in a long time recently. So all of this is just kind of swirling in my head, and I think it's speaking to the idea of renewal and regeneration and transformation. Blooming seedlings are coming out from their hibernation, and that's what spring brings us. And perhaps we as people are also coming out of our hibernation. Maybe it is a hibernation of ideas. Maybe it is a hibernation at a larger seasonal, but like season of life, seasonal level, where I can speak for myself. I'm wondering about boldness in my life. I used to be really bold, almost brazen in some aspects, and I've been a lot calmer than bold of late in the last chunk of years, whatever that's been, and feeling like perhaps I need to be bold again. Perhaps I need to find the brazen young woman I used to be and incorporate aspects of her into what my life looks like now. in order to connect at the level I'd like to connect in the world more generally. So think about what's transforming, what has been sleeping. Maybe it's ideas, maybe it's yourself, maybe you're ready to stop eating warm soup. I'm still on soup. I don't want to stop eating soup. But maybe springtime and the transition of so many elders, maybe that is asking us at an individual, collective level to break open some seeds that maybe we've been sitting on or maybe have been hibernating for some time now. And understand that when we break open seeds, sometimes that causes what we perceive to be chaos in our lives. And we may need to have to figure out what new tools look like in that regard. I think that's it for me in this moment. I think that's what the culmination of the many thoughts swirling in my head. I think that's where we are. As always, I thank you for joining me. I'm so glad you're here and looking forward to connecting again soon. Until that time, I am Dr. Charli Brown, and I want you to take great care.